Hey, it is Robin Ellis with a croaky throat, and I'm coming to you for the 11th of May 2026. And I figured we'd probably pick up on some of the energy that's going on at the moment and intuitively connect in with the feelings. I was going to start off with a topic for May's energy, and I know I'm sort of starting a bit late, but 11 feels like a good number to do this on this month for me. So I've got 4 card decks, and I'm going to use these to set the mood for what we're feeling in this month, because it will be different for everyone. However, it will be similar kind of vibe. And I know as we pull cards, I will feel inspired to talk about some of the stuff that's been coming up for me personally as part of that. Now, I've got a number of Kyle Gray decks and one Diana Cooper deck that I want to work with today. We're starting with Angel Prayers from Kyle Gray. Angel Prayers Oracle. So we want to see we want to see a prayer for the energy that we're feeling in this month of May and what we're needing. When I pulled the card and I looked at it, it's like what we're needing. So spiritual support is what's come up. And the prayer here is, dear angels, I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. So I've been working a lot on changing up my services, and I still feel like it's a work in progress, and it might be more edits coming. That's what I've been feeling today anyway. And edits in life may be happening. So spiritual support, that hurts my head when I say edits in life happening. I don't know, put a heart in the comments on this if you feel it's relevant for you too. So spiritual support is the card that we've got, and it's on page 88 if you're into numbers, which I can be as well. 88. And as I always do, I'm going to read the message that comes with this particular deck. Hold that. It's very reflective of all the windows I've got going on. So apologies there. Hopefully you can see that clearly enough, the picture, the image. Dear angels, I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. There is more spiritual support around you than you realize. There are angels before you, behind you, above you, and on all sides. These divine beings are here to guide, reassure, and love you. Feel the blessings of the angels who are surrounding you at this time so that they can help you be more at peace and free of any restrictions in your life. You are supported by angels on every step of your spiritual journey. Open your heart and accept this support. Expanded interpretation. The angelic realm is supporting you at this time with regards to decisions you've made. You've been unsure about some areas of your life, and they want to assure you that all is well and guided. They are offering help with any concerns you have at this time and encouraging you to become aware that they are supporting you in every area of your life, including the challenging ones. Be aware that every part of your life is part of your spiritual journey, and you'll be guided all the way. And on that note, if I'm to mention what personally I've been dealing with, it's been a lot of stuff that feels like I haven't faced in my world. And then I've noticed a pattern that's happening with a lot of people that I care about, people that I know. And I've also been a bit isolating in my own stuff the past weeks in this, or it's only really been a week of May so far anyway. But has stuff been coming up for you? Maybe that is feeling hard and challenged and really causing you to need to really step up your world, in your life, and also hold a lot more faith and trust. And I've talked on and on about faith and trust over the many videos that I've created and the many readings that I've done over the years. And as an energy healer, light worker, it's been something that I've had to hold on to quite a lot. And so just to keep going. And it has been really tough. For me, it's finances. For you, it might be something else. Things breaking down, things costing, people chasing you for bills unpaid, transactions going wrong, things going quiet in your work or in your business, and stuff not being fulfilled. It just feels like it's all happening at the moment. So if you relate to that, this card is here to reassure you, is what I'm getting. To reassure you that there are spiritual support. There is spiritual, can't make my words out, spiritual support around us at this point in time. And call on your angels. And I know I've been doing so, and also neglecting to do so at times, because we're all human and we do that. We sometimes feel like, oh, we're on our own. We're all on our own, but we're not. And this card is confirmation of that. The second card deck that I've been guided to use is the Diana Cooper deck, Archangel Animal Oracle. Just to see what animals, spirit guides, and angels, archangels with them, are here maybe as part of that support, that spiritual support that we're seeking right now for the trials and tribulations we're going through as a collective, as well as also as an individual in this month of May 2026. I'm blocking some energy and feeling a bit of crown chakra going on. So we've got the Ladybird. Accept happiness and good fortune. Archangel Preminilek. Yeah, that's what it says on there. Ladybird is our little guide at this point in time. Accept happiness and good fortune is what the Ladybird wants to share. Ladybird. Some people call it ladybug. Page 78. So we had page 88, and now we're on page 78. I'm going to hold the card up so you can view that as I read. These bright little insects from Orion carry wisdom and joy in their energy fields. They spread angelic qualities of peace, harmony, cooperation, joy, love, and higher understanding wherever they go. People sense this and love them for it. If you feel delighted when you see a ladybird, your energy shifts, and this opens you to experience joy, blessings, and good fortune from the universe. While the service mission of ladybirds on Earth is to eat aphids and damage crops, that damage our crops. Their sole mission is to assist all plants. They work with the fairies and sylphs, who are air elementals, to blow away from fauna and flora any lower energy that is holding back their development and growth. They also communicate with those insects who are damaging plants and try to persuade them to move away. If you're graced by the presence of a ladybird, you're very blessed. The guidance that comes is, if you choose this card, it signals that you are about to receive a blessing from the universe. An angel may touch you, happiness awaits you, you are illuminated with new understandings, or good fortune is coming your way. Give thanks for all that you have received already, so that you are energetically prepared for the new before the gift flies away. Ladybird energy invites you to spread angelic qualities today. This will make a difference to those who you touch, and You may be surprised how people and animals will appreciate it. You're also asked to communicate graciously to all the people you meet or write to in a way that will nourish and support them. So we are finding, and I've had to find in my dramas, a very huge element of gratitude and thankfulness for the help that I am receiving and that I am allowing in to help me through the time that I'm going through myself with things. So it's looking around us and seeing the beauty of our world and being grateful for the little things and being of service in a lot of respects to ourselves and those who are helping us. And Ladybird is helping us. I'm not wearing red for nothing today, it seems. We've got the red dots around the angels here, and then the red on the Ladybird. Okay, next card deck that I've been guided to pull is the Keepers of the Light. We're going to see who is with us in this month of May through our trials and our tribulations. Yes, we are obviously supported spiritually and maybe forgetting that. And that an attitude of gratitude is our savior at this point in life and at this moment in the year and always. Lady Nada, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. So there she is. Lady Nada. Element of pink, but also kind of a reddish pink. So it's all tying into my shirt today. What's the guidance that comes through from Lady Nada? She comes on page 62. So we're moving down the number scale. Lady Nada is said to be another incarnation of Mary Magdalene, but even if she is, the energies are slightly different. Lady Nada is a mighty spiritual priestess of love who once existed in the land of Atlantis. She is the light force that helps us awaken our heart to the divine love we deserve. The light keeper whose essence allows the light within our heart to expand, revealing a true, real, naked and vulnerable aspect of our soul. She brings an opportunity to experience divine love, whether through a relationship, adventure or experience. The cave of your heart is opening wide for you to experience divine love. You have an opportunity to overcome past pain, heartbreak and letdowns. This is a wonderful time to cherish and love yourself, and then allow yourself to be cherished and loved by others. If you feel love revealing itself clearly in your heart, have courage and move into a state of trust. There's that word again. You are reminded that when true love is present, when divine love is present, there are no obstacles to overcome. It will be there, clear, pure, and real for you to experience. Your relationships are being brought into harmony on all levels of your life. Give and receive divine love with yourself and all those around you. I was guided to wear rose quartz this morning, and then I've popped on my Lemurian quartz. Interesting, they've got an Atlantean energy coming through with this card for this month as well. I'm also feeling called to spray the Archangel Metatron Rose in a child spray, which was a spray that I was guided to bring to this little oracle reading that we're doing for the month of May here. So bringing in Archangel Metatron Rose Spray in a child, because I feel like a lot of the stuff that's coming up in the collective energy, in our individual energy, has been very inner childish. Like it's kind of like some of those wounds that we might have experienced as children and into adulthood that are repeating patterns, or repeating patterns of lack, is what I'm saying, and hurt and a feeling of deserving. Because I know for me, I have had to be kinder to myself again. And I've gone through those, moments of the deep shadow work that you go through when you're feeling like you've hit rock bottom with things in your life, with certain aspects of your life. And then it's all getting too hard. And we all knew in this incarnation that we were coming down to a hard journey in some aspects. And that, where we need to fight through some levels of perseverance and learning strategies to survive, to thrive, and to trust, ultimately. So right now, Metatron is sending through a powerful energy to unblock us of our lack of trust in what we're seeing here, the spiritual support and the love of the Ladybird and Lady Nada and the heart. To see the joy in our lives and the gratitude. And to trust that help is happening for us, even though it might seem like it's not, it is. And to see that and to be thankful and grateful and cherishing that help when it does arrive, and that we do notice the little things that are supporting us, and we're thankful and grateful for that, and we're flowing with the flow and the spirals of the energy that we're going through at the moment. The transitioning that is happening for us. The new earth transitioning, mentioned again. I'm just like seeing a seashell kind of image, a spiral of a seashell. And it's very much like the color of the flowers on this card. That pinkish hue, that red-based pink of heart chakra, heart coherence, and trust in the divine feminine energies that is there for us. That nurturing that we might have missed or not noticed or not realized was there for us as children, or wasn't there for us. I'm getting an itch on my chin, so yeah, some of us may have not experienced that, or we may have been over nurtured or over helicopter parented. We've just had Mother's Day, and happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there anyway, belated. But get an itchy face. Like, I'm getting a lot of itch on the face, whether it's not seeing the beauty in us, not feeling beautiful as we grew up and as we evolved into adulthood, not seeing the beauty in our soul spirit and in our light and in the love that we have to give the world and in the gifts that we have to show and utilize and share. And yeah, I know for me, and Archangel Metatron is pointing this out to me as well. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. How, like, part of what I've experienced personally has been not feeling like I fit in, not feeling like I'm good enough, not feeling like I'm able to be in this world because I don't have the resources monetarily to get through things, to pay my way in the world with money coming my way. And I know, and Metatron's pointing out, like, I've had this pattern of scarcity when it comes to money And when it comes to how you make it and how you earn it and how you have it in this world, and that it has a good and bad side and energy to it. And maybe there's many of us that are noticing this at the moment too. It's okay. We're going to finish up with Angels and Ancestors by Kyle Gray and see who wants to come through, or what energy. Oh, it's jumping out. I hope I see an owl because it's the wise one. Grow within your current situation. How perfect, given what I was just saying. Oh, I've got a lot of burps happening right this second. Wise one. This is also on, we started on card page number 88 and we're finishing on page number 88. Grow within your current situation. Knuckle down. Be reliable and committed. Be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. The wise one represents the wisest aspect of the goddess, the crone. In paganism and modern Wicca, the crone is the fiercest, most psychic and most aware aspect of the goddess because she has been through many of life's challenges and overcome many setbacks. On this card, the raven in her hands represents the capacity to overcome the darker times and be reborn again and again. It's interesting because I've had crows around the house lately. I've been hearing them. So, and I hadn't gone and looked that up. So the raven in her hands represents the capacity to overcome the darker times and be reborn again and again. So she helps you to tap into wisdom to overcome whatever life throws at you. Wisdom being the information stored in your soul, rather than the knowledge acquired in this lifetime. And to learn from the experience of your elders. Extended message. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you're being guided to continue working on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere. You're being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability. And that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on because it's going to be extremely beneficial for you in the long run. As she goes a bit blurred in the picture there, but that's the wise one, the crone, the elder. So what are you growing through within your current situation? And I know I've been changing things up because while what I was doing was working, it wasn't working at the intensity and level of impact that I really truly want to have on this world and with the work that I do. And so I'm shifting things and playing with things, and I hear the wise one saying how I need to tune into my own soul knowing more so than the external learning of the day-to-day, what I've learned in life so far. There is something to tap into with going back into my soul self, and it's something that I've wanted to do. And again, my current situation doesn't allow me the resources financially to go and invest in going to someone to get the guidance that I'm wanting to currently do in that respect. So what I'm seeing is I need to go through my own resources, which is my own talents and gifts as an intuitive, and download my own self to my own self story of soul, I guess. And I feel like my work has been very quiet in that respect, because people are doing that for themselves a lot more now, because we can tap in on our own intuitive self and knowing and healing energetically. And I know a lot of the things that I'm shifting and changing about what it is that I do to help people is very much not quite refined to the wording and descriptiveness that is part of who I am and what I'm here to do. And maybe holding on to this Lemurian crystal with all its little intricate etchings of really sacred knowledge that we have from the Lemurian energy as a key, is what I'm hearing there, like a key to the doorway of my soul. So I am feeling that as I sit here, and it's like causing me to want to feel like having a bit of a tear, because they're like, whenever I feel like I'm going to cry, it's kind of like my angels, guides, higher self is acknowledging that I'm noticing, oh my gosh, that's what we want you to do. Keep going, don't stop, keep trusting, keep moving forward, keep doing that work, keep knowing that. I want to finish with Archangel Jophiel, beauty and wisdom. And this beauty and wisdom is coming from our angel guides. Archangel Jophiel's connecting. It's on the yellow ray, which is a very joyous, sunshiny color. It's all sparkly. It's like the sparkles and the magic that had me naming my VIP program, which I never really took off the ground, the Tinkerbell effect, because when little Miss Robin wanted to be what little Robin wanted to be when she was small was Tinkerbell, and waving her magic wand and flying around like a fairy, and mischievous but cute, and pixie dusting everything, making us fly, making us go to Neverland. And that was me. That was dreamer little Robin, the inner child of little Robin wanted to do that. So Jophiel is just wanting to take us with that knowledge of who we were when we were little. What did our soul dream of? When we first incarnated in this incarnation, our little soul had little inklings of what we were coming here to be. But at the same time, there was this shadow point, and I'm seeing like a smudge, a shadowy center here that seems shaded, and it seems blocked from our view so that we cannot remember everything, like it's clouded over us. And it's blocking our connection to that divine soul self that we're here to recognize at this point in time, at this moment in the year, as we're coming into May of 2026. And so let's clear away they're saying to me to remember that I'm here to help remove those shadows for those of us stuck in an ongoing patterning, emotional patterning, whether it's physical pain patterning, looping, a blockage on who it is we're here to be. what it is we're here to do, who we are showing up as, our true identity. And it's not necessarily needing to go into the details of past soul life. It's more about clearing the way to a feeling and a knowing within us, within our core, within our being, of who we are and what we're here to be. Who we're here to be in our light. And that Robin is here to help clear those cobwebs off. People ready to do that, ready to dive down and deeply know themselves, and to clear away the looping shadow energy that burps of unblocking is blocking us from our light. From speaking our truth, from being able to speak our truth, from being able to hear our truth. This isn't the first time you've channeled this kind of a message, Robin. And it's not so much a conscious knowing that we have that this is happening. It's years and lifetimes of being patented by humanity's control systems. And indoctrinations. How we've been parented, not just in this lifetime, but in previous lifetimes. How we've been educated. How we've been brainwashed. There's a wisdom underneath all of that that is true essence us, and we are here to clear away the layers of interference that's been blocking us and suppressing our emotions. So come back to the light. I'm going to finish it there, 33, and I'll stop it at 33 seconds, I think. Thank you for being here. If you want a healing, I'm doing a package deal nowadays, which is 6 sessions going through these multiple layers. But if you want a taster, there's a 90-minute session that you can tap in and see whether I'm for you, whether this work is for you. So I'll see you at inspiredrobin.com.